Hi, I'm Randy May, inventor of the internal drum miking system known as the May system. And it's my pleasure to be here with Stephen Perkins, drummer with
Jane's Addiction.
And we're here to talk internal drum mics, so what they can do for you in the studio and in a live application.
What was actually the trigger? What stimulated to get mics inside the drum?
Well, I'm not going to give my age away, but I was on tour.
Okay.
And we had a week's worth of rehearsal, and we got in the big arena, and here comes the sound engineer with a roll of duct tape. And I said, well, what happened from the week's worth of rehearsal when we didn't have a roll of duct tape? And his answer was, because that's the way we do it. And that was the first thought that said, that's really not scientific enough for me.
Yeah, I can change that.
I thought I could. Had a lot of people tell me I needed therapy. But then as the years came on, I started to really focus on the fact if we can get the isolation and improve the front end of what the drum is really producing. Because we all know that the fundamental of the drum generates internally. If we can grab that sound internally, not let it be filtered through any of the external ambient sounds around it, we should get a better front end audio source. And a better front end audio source means more control, better sound.
Can't beat it, really. You got a mic inside the drum, the sensitivity with the attack and double stroke rolls and single strokes, it's all right there. And of course the comfort of not having something in front of your drum, possibly to be unplugged, hit, moved, changed throughout the show. And I find that when I play the internal mics, it gives you a better understanding of what sensitivity your fingers have on the drum, because everything you do is being heard. Every little thing you touch is going to be translated into the mic, opposed to putting a mic in front of the drum and you're, like you said, you're capturing the atmosphere and the other drums around it and cymbals ringing and all that. Really, the separation is amazing. So what microphone companies do you work with anyhow?
Well, the first one that we started with was Shure Brothers. And then it's evolved into AKG, Audio Technica, Sennheiser, Electro Voice, and your favorite microphone company, Audix.
That's right. Good people there.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful because, each company, like you said, they've got engineers that are working on things, and they all deliver different things to the user, and different sounds, and they have different ideas to go about it. And, one time I can set my drums up and have a certain set of mics up and go, oh, Lord, this is the sound I always want. You go to another studio and different mics, you get a different sound. It's just as good or different or better. So all the companies offer such great quality, and you don't have to choose one. I did, but you don't have to.